Nestled in the serene Norfolk countryside, Blickling Hall is a magnificent mansion steeped in history and, as legend has it, haunted by a host of restless spirits. Renowned for its agricultural grandeur and beautiful gardens, the estate attracts visitors from around the world. However, there also lies a chilling reputation as one of England's most haunted houses. Built in the early 17th century, Blickling Hall stands on the site of a much older medieval manor. Its famous, most historical connection is to the Boleyn family. In fact, the hall is widely believed to be the birthplace of Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated second wife of King Henry VIII. Anne's tragic life and untimely death have cast a long shadow over the estate, with numerous reports of her ghostly presence adding an air of mystery to its storied past. Anne Boleyn's connection to Blickling Hall is both romanticised and chilling. Born into privilege, Anne was executed in 1536 on charges of treason, adultery, and incest, crimes many believed were fabricated by her political enemies. Following her beheading at the Tower of London, her spirit is said to have returned to her birthplace where it continues to walk the halls, a tragic reminder of her terrible end. The most famous ghostly sighting at Blickling Hall involves Anne Boleyn herself. Every year on the anniversary of her execution, May the 19th, legend has it that her spirit returns in a spectral carriage. Witnesses claim to see Anne seated inside the carriage, her head resting on her lap, while a team of headless horses draws the ominous vehicle. The carriage is said to vanish at the entrance to the hall, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. Over the years, numerous accounts have surfaced on Anne Boleyn's ghost being seen at Blickling Hall. Many visitors claim to have spotted her wandering the mansion's corridors or strolling through the gardens. Reports often describe a cold chill or sudden drop in temperature accompanying her presence, while others recount hearing mysterious sounds, such as echoing footsteps or the rumble of a phantom carriage. One of the most notable encounters occurred in the mid-19th century when a guest staying at the hall reported seeing a striking woman with black hair and white gown walking towards him in the hallway. He was so overcome with fear that he fled the estate immediately. Another well-documented sighting took place in the 1930s when a group of guests in the library witnessed the door open and Anne's ghostly figure glide into the room, approach the fireplace and vanish. To this day, her presence is said to linger at Blickling Hall, most often manifesting around the anniversary of her execution. Blickling Hall's ghostly reputation isn't limited to Anne Boleyn's spectral appearance. Visitors and locals alike have reported eerie encounters with other spirits said to haunt the property. On the same night, her brother Lord Rochford is also said to manifest. Like Anne, he appears without his head, but unlike her spectral carriage, his fate is far grimmer. He is reportedly hauled across the surrounding countryside by four headless horses, a chilling and unsettling sight. Anne's father, Thomas Boleyn, is also believed to haunt the estate, adding another layer to its haunted lore. A prominent Tudor and ambassador to France, Thomas's ghost is said to manifest in a terrifying form, a black dog with glowing red eyes. Local legend claims this spectral hound is an omen of death, with those who see it meeting an untimely end. One of the most infamous encounters with the black dog took place in the 19th century when a coachman swerved his carriage to avoid hitting the beast, only for it to vanish before his eyes. Tragically, the man is said to have died later that day. Beyond the black dog, Thomas Boleyn's ghost is rumoured to appear in other forms. Some visitors report seeing a headless man in Tudor clothes wandering gardens or hallways, clutching his head beneath his arms, a haunting image that aligns with the stories of his restless spirit. John Fastolf, the 15th century knight on whose Shakespeare's character Falstaff was based on, is said to haunt Blickling Hall. He is also being seen throughout the building. Another ghostly figure said to haunt Blickling Hall is Sir Henry Hobart. who met his end in 1698 after succumbing to injuries sustained in a duel. It is believed that the sounds of his agonized final moments still resonate through the halls, sending shivers down the spines of those who happen to hear him. One recurring tale speaks of a phantom coach and horses racing towards the hall's grand entrance, a chilling vision that vanishes without trace. Another ghostly figure, described as a woman in a brown dress, has been spotted wandering through the gardens, her identity shrouded in mystery. Blickling Hall has long been a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts and ghost hunters, seeking to uncover evidence of its supernatural activity. Over the years, the hall has been the site of numerous investigations, cementing its place as one of England's most haunted locations. In 2002, the British television series Most Haunted filmed an episode at the estate, documenting unexplained phenomena such as orbs of light, strange noises, and an unsettling atmosphere felt by the team. In 2015, one of the most extensive investigations took place when a team of paranormal researchers spent several nights at the historic estate. Equipped with cameras, recording devices, EMF meters, and thermal imaging equipment, the team monitored the hall for signs of ghostly activity. During their investigation, they captured several intriguing pieces of evidence. One of the most striking discoveries was a series of photographs taken in the library, which seemed to show the faint outline of a woman in a white gown, matching the description of Anne Boleyn's ghost. In addition to the visual evidence, the team recorded numerous EVPs, electronic voice phenomena. These are sounds or voices not audible to the human ear but detected through specialized recording devices. Some of the EVPs were remarkably clear, with several appearing to respond directly to the investigators' questions. The findings added yet another layer of mystery to Blickling Hall's haunted reputation, offering tantalizing glimpses into the possible presence of its ghostly inhabitants. Despite the intriguing evidence gathered during the investigation, skeptics remain divided. Some argued that natural explanations such as environmental factors or photographic anomalies could account for findings, while others suggested the possibility of fabrication by the investigators. However, many believe the evidence adds credibility to the numerous ghostly tales surrounding Blickling Hall. The pursuit of the paranormal at Blickling Hall continues, with enthusiasts and ghost hunters regularly visiting to uncover new clues. The hall, managed by the National Trust, is open to the public during the day, offering a chance to explore its history and beauty. For those seeking a deeper dive into its supernatural lore, After Dark ghost tours provide an eerie experience, sharing chilling accounts of spectral encounters and exploring the legends of its haunted past. If you are hoping to witness Anne Boleyn's ghost, the anniversary of her execution on May the 19th is said to be the best time. According to legend, her spirit is most active on this date, appearing in her ghostly carriage or wandering the grounds. So, who are the spirits said to haunt Blickling Hall? While some dismiss them as mere folklore, others believe they represent something more profound, echoes of lives once lived, trapped within the walls of the hall. Perhaps the energy of its storied history has created a magnetic field for paranormal activity, or spirits of those who met tragic fates there are unable to move on. One thing remains certain: Blickling Hall is a place where beauty and mystery intertwine. Its hallowed halls blur the boundary between the living and the dead, inviting all who enter to experience its haunting allure. For those brave enough to explore the ghosts of Blickling Hall may reveal themselves in the most unexpected ways. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe.